The 30 greatest romance manga of the decade. Romance is one of the most beautiful emotions a person can feel. It's also a genre that will never get old in the world of fiction, including Japanese manga and anime. No matter how clichéd a romance story may be, fans will always eat it up. The romance manga genre is particularly prolific, drawing millions of readers from around the world. Romance is a varied genre that can combine with horror, adventure, science fiction, and fantasy. There's something for everyone, from traditional romance to classics that combine a variety of literary genres. All types of heartwarming romance stories make the cut. Bloom Into You showed how patience sometimes pays off in love. The central conceit of Neo Nakatani's Bloom Into You is that being willing to wait for the other person to come to terms with their feelings can mean so much in a relationship. Yu has just started high school when one of her middle school classmates confesses his love for her, in part because she doesn't feel that she understands love. She rejects him and then sees a second-year high school girl, Taoko, do the same to someone confessing their love for her. Yu feels that she and Taoko are the same and befriends her, but soon Taoko falls for Yu and also confesses her love for her. Yu turns her down, but Taoko tells her that she can wait. So the girls become close friends, and Yu helps Taoko with Taoko's major problem, which is that she is living in the shadow of her dead older sister. She is trying to be the person her sister could never become, while Yu tells her that she needs to be herself. Taoko embraces this advice, and in the end, Yu realizes that she does love Taoko. Of course, there's a lot more drama than just that. Taoko's best friend has also been holding a torch for Taoko, for instance, but the central relationship really sells the story. Insomniacs After School proves that opposites attract. When they both have insomnia, at least. Makoto Ojiro's heartwarming series, Insomniacs After School, Ganta Nakami is a grumpy, introverted teenager, and this is mostly due to the fact that he suffers from insomnia. So he is constantly sleepy at school. The school's observatory has been closed down for a while, so he figured he could catch a nap in the abandoned observatory. But he encounters Isaki Magari, an outgoing fellow classmate who also suffers from insomnia. And so she had the same idea. The two unlikely friends bond over both their insomnia and their shared interest in getting the school's astronomy club back and running. Along the way, of course, they fall in love and share more about their stories, like how Ganta's insomnia stems from his mother abandoning him, and Isaki's issues come from a heart ailment that she struggles with. This is just a truly adorable series. The guy she was interested in wasn't a guy at all, had a fascinating genesis. Interestingly, Sumiko Arai's acclaimed manga, The Guy She Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All, debuted on Arai's Twitter account, where she determined that she could tell stories using just 4 panels per tweet. She did this to make a point to use the characters' expressions to really tell the story so everything could be understood without knowing Japanese, and appeal to a universal audience. The series was then collected into a series, and recently debuted in an English version. Aya Usawa is a high schooler who is into rock music, but feels like she needs to keep it a secret to keep her classmates who are into pop music from making fun of her. She discovers a rock music shop, and she bonds with the worker there, who she believes is a guy. In reality, it is her nerdy classmate, Mitsuki Koga, whose uncle owns the store. She disguises herself so that she can do her job without anyone from school giving her grief. But obviously, that backfires when she suddenly has this deepening connection with Aya, who doesn't even know who she is.
The striking use of color really makes this fun series stand out. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity follows the romance of 2 young students from very different worlds. A classic opposites attract story, The fragrant flower blooms with dignity follows the blossoming romance between two very unlikely students. While Rintarut Sumuji is a student at Chidori High, a school infamous for its delinquent student body, Karakoko Waguri attends Kikyo Academy, a prestigious school for the wealthy. The two couldn't be any more different, and their schools happen to be mortal enemies. But after a chance encounter, they form a close friendship that soon turns into something more. The story is hardly revolutionary, but that's exactly what makes it such a charming series. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity embraces clichés in the best way possible. It offers one of the sweetest, most wholesome romances to come out in some time. Thanks for watching. See you in part 2.